Welcome back. Continuing from our previous example with a one-to-one relationship, now we're going to talk about the one-to-many relationship. Coming from the previous example, we have a customers table and an addresses table, and we determined that we would have a one-to-one relationship. And we said that we separated out addresses. Maybe we gave it a street, city, and state, and we gave it its own unique identifier to match up with customers. Now we're going to be doing a very similar thing with a one-to-many relationship. To add on to our example, say we wanted each customer to be able to place an order, more of a real-life scenario, not just keeping track of addresses. So now we want our customers to be able to place orders. In order for us to do that, we're going to create another table, and we'll call it orders. And here's where the one-to-many relationship plays a part. It's going to be different from the one-to-one relationship in that customers can place multiple orders. Each customer isn't just going to say, oh, hey, well, I'm going to place one order and that's it. No, we want to give them the opportunity to place multiple orders. That's more realistic. But in order for us to do that, we have to create a different relationship. And it looks very similar. You're going to have the identifier within the table that has a relationship with. So because customers is going to have many orders, we would want to determine from orders who it was that placed that particular order by referencing a ID. So the customer ID is going to go inside of the table that has many of something. So the customer is going to have many orders, and therefore we want to determine which customer placed that order. We put that ID or the foreign key inside of that particular table. And then so as customers place orders, all we need to do to reference that particular customer is add the unique identifier to that particular column. Then we can go back and reference customers and say, okay, who is customer 2? It looks like, oh, that's Michael Choi. And then we can determine all the information that is for that customer in that order, so we can match them up. But the one-to-many relationship is the one that occurs most often, because you'll often find that something has something of the other, and therefore it's not that much different as far as setting up the table goes from a one-to-one relationship. There aren't that different. You really just want a unique identifier within one of the tables. But within one-to-many relationship, you want to make sure that the unique identifier is within the table that a particular table has many of. So customers has many orders, therefore we put the customer ID in the orders table. Okay, so that pretty much does it for the one-to-many relationship. Next up, we're going to cover the many-to-many relationship.